Let's go. Time to grind, get inside your mind. Yeah, we working overtime. That's the only way to climb. We gon' make it in our prime. Signing on the dotted line. Cashing checks left and right. That's the way I'm living life. I feel alive when I got a goal in sight. Chip away, I gotta fight. Ain't nobody else in sight. Man, I think I see the light. Yeah, that shit is so bright. Follow me, I got the guide. See you on the other side, son.
All right, man. Welcome to Side Talk Sports Network and Mile High Mindset. I'm your host, Eli, my man Larry Stroh.
What up?
Again, check us out on all the socials. Again, like and subscribe, so Larry don't have to do overtime like he about to do tonight.
About to do tonight. I'm going in. I saved y'all from the truck podcast, though.
He saved y'all. He saved y'all from the truck podcast. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, so we can get it going.
Hey, you see that? Yeah, we almost there. You see that sorry ass fight? You see the highlights?
Oh, that Jake Paul bullshit.
Yeah, it's been so weird, bro. Like, but at least they had Joshua fight though. At least they let him like knock him out. What was supposed to happen? They didn't let him laugh.
Bullshit, man.
They let him laugh longer than he should have though.
Yeah, I think I think Joshua let him last longer than he should have.
That's what I'm saying. I thought he told with him because he's a trained killer. Like I tell me, boxers are trained to make you punch a certain way, just like they hit you a certain way. They know what's coming. They know how to cut you off. Like he let him run around. Like he let him put on a little show for a little bit. He gave him a little showmanship, and then he was like, "All right." Yeah, he was like, "All right, you gotta know, bro. I'm an Olympic world heavyweight champion. I'm not playing these YouTube games with your ass." Plus, it was funny too because the judges gave Jake Paul like 3 of those rounds.
Did they?
And like two of them rounds, you had like one or two, and then 4 or something like that. So it was weird.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, man. I just seen the highlights that you broke that jaw.
Yeah, I know you did.
Somebody
somebody
needed to do that shit already, dog. Because I was over this guy, man.
I don't like it because I feel like it's cool. It's a new space. I give him credit, but I feel like he's mimicking, like he just mocking fighters. Like, and even if people who put their life on the line for a profession, UFC are boxing, like, and they take that shit serious because that's their lifeline. And I feel like he figured out a way to turn them into it, and he's making millions of dollars off of something that's like he's kind of like mocking it though, if that makes sense, like a celebrity deathmatch type shit. You know what I mean? You're like fighters who need the bread. They're like, fuck it, I'll fight you.
Yeah, money. It's just money, dog. At the end of the day, that's all that bullshit is, man. I don't know. I can't stand Jake Paul. His brother's all right. I don't mind his brother too much, but Jake he can miss me with that shit. But it is.
Yeah, his brother don't do all that extra. His brother ain't extra like that. That's what it is. That's why I like him. Let's chill back. Yeah.
I don't like Jake Paul. I don't know, but all right, man. Let's dive into the Mile High Buzz, brother.
Yeah.
Let's get that rocket. Oops. All right, there we go. Mile High Buzz. And what's buzzing is, like, again, Brandon Jones hurt, probably out the rest of the season. What a pectoral?
Pectoral, yeah.
And shoot, man, we got PJ Locke's next man up, dog.
Yeah, how you feel about PJ?
I don't mind him, man, but we are vulnerable with PJ. But I feel like maybe he's gotten better. He's coming off that back surgery, that injury. You know what I mean? So I guess we'll see from there. Let's see.
Well, one of my things is that I think just like when you have a strong secondary like we got, and a strong defense and a good scheme, like I feel like he's got to come in and play assignment football and be where he's supposed to be. And those guys will have his back. They'll have his back, and he'll really have one side of the field to worry about in the deep middle really leaving Sertan on the island, just being there for Moss and McMillan and Slide a little more, you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I think they do a good job at the scouting thing. And I even read something about they might just play it by rotationally too. They might let Abrams Drain just rotate back to a little bit, or even Jade, like just in certain packages though, not
Yeah,
like
I
to
feel you.
to to prep the game. Yeah, so a bunch of different discarded and shit, you know.
We'll figure something out. Sorry, man. I'm over here fiddling with shit.
Well, you good?
But yeah, man, I just think that we'll see. Abrams drained, you can do that, or you could shoot, man. Put Barron if you need to. Barron played
Yeah,
for safety. So that can happen right there too, man. So I think we'll be okay. I think PJ Locke played pretty good last week when he jumped in. So and he has experience. So that experience is gonna take over. So we'll just see what happens with that. You know what I mean? Well, I think defense. I don't think the defense is gonna miss a beat. So I think we'll be all good with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Me too. I think they'll do a
I
good
just,
job.
yeah, just him and then Stranada's out for the game. He hurt his ankle. I'm not exactly sure what that injury was, to be honest with you, my man. It was an ankle. I think it was like a high ankle sprain. I want to say.
He had to go to last week's game.
Yeah, on the special teams, man. Special teams. So we're kind of short at
That's
linebacker.
one thing I didn't get about didn't letting him still play special teams when he been playing so good and being so valuable as a member of that defense. Still
Yeah,
allowing
it's
him
the
to play.
NFL, man. You know, backups play special teams, man.
I get it, but I mean, he was meaning a lot more to the defense the way he's playing.
Yeah, especially if one of those guys, Singleton,
Get that. Let Mike Bandy go tackle somebody. Shit.
he's down there. He on special teams, though. Just don't let him catch punts. Just don't let him catch punts.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, damn. Okay. So who
What
gonna
is
for
Michael Bennett?
Montana Express? Montana Washington Dishes.
Wow, tempo on those. But yeah, man, that hurts a little bit. But you know, I don't see any drop offs too much with it. But no, I also want to dive into is Courtland Sutton close to 1,000 yards. Is he a Pro Bowl receiver?
Yeah, Cortland. Yeah, all of a sudden the Pro Bowl receiver. He's a
Pro Bowl once already.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just saying. Yeah, he can go. He can go. He can go again. I mean, he should. He should definitely get that 1,000.
He makes a big catch up.
Only that, but he is like unequivocally, no doubt, the number one receiver of the Denver Broncos, and he plays like it.
That, and I don't think people give him enough credit, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what. I think it's. I think that it's maybe because it's like he played for the Broncos and it's like naturally. I don't know, but if he don't ball like he's a good ass. Courtland's a good receiver, bro. He's a good ass receiver. And that's funny because we called that shit before that Green Bay game, like just saying the way he is and the way he competes and plays, and he went out and backed us up with a touchdown and a 100-yard receiving game.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that shit for real, because I think people kind of hate on him because he's not like a super quick wide receiver, but he makes plays, man. Catches touchdowns, makes plays. So
he know how to use his body really good. And then you know what else about him? Like we was talking about. I've been talking about this when he led the NFL touchdowns. He is the top 3 every year. He's the top 3 red zone target, bro. People don't understand how you have to be to make yourself available for the red zone. That's the hardest position to catch touchdown passes.
Yeah, for sure.
That red zone, yeah. And he can give it to you every way.
Yeah, no. Like he can catch, he catches with his hands, he makes crazy catches. And I think he's a top 15 receiver, you know what I mean? But some people could have him in their top 10. I wouldn't be mad at that. You know what I mean? He's reliable. He's making plays, catches touchdowns, you know what I mean? Like he's quietly, I think this is the quietest, almost close to 1,000-yard receiving that I've ever seen, to be honest with you. Maybe because people is not giving I guess giving us any. I guess we still kind of like the underdogs. I feel because no one's really. Oh, Bo Nix is gonna mess it up, or just the doubt. I guess there's still a lot of doubt out there. So maybe that's just what it is. I don't know, but yeah, man. So I'm just looking forward to this game just because Jacksonville been on the tear, but we'll see, man. How many yards does he need? How many yards does he?
150. Yeah, I think he got around like 850. So yeah, he got around about 850. I could look at that real quick.
I was gonna say the same thing.
So look at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it real quick. Yeah, he's 63 receptions, 886 yards, 6 TDs, averaging 14.1 yards a catch.
So he'll get
He's
it.
ranked 13th in yards, 15th in touchdowns, and 26 in receptions. But again, like if you really look at the receptions, Bo's throwing it to everybody. He's not just throwing it to one receiver like a Jamal Chase or Jefferson.
We got a Brady.
You know what I mean?
We got a Brady receiving core. Yeah, it go by committee.
Yeah, so no, that's not bad, and that's even with the season where there's like 2 or 3 games where he didn't really catch anything. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So, yeah, because that Thursday night Reddit game, he only got 24 yards, 59 yards in that KC game, but most of his yards are big gains or big time at the perfect
Big
time,
time
so to
yards.
say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you know what I mean?
He makes clutch catches. Yeah.
But overall, man, I ain't mad at him, dog. I'm not mad at him at all. So we just got to talk about it. I feel like he's a Pro Bowler. He should be a Pro Bowler, but we'll see, man. I think the Broncos could have probably about a good 7 or 8 guys going to the Pro Bowl this year, especially on the defense, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But see, that's why Sutton, that's why I gave him that nickname all of a sudden, bro, because he won't be nowhere to be found for a little bit here and there. Then out of nowhere, here come all clutch ass catchers. Like, no shit. Shit.
Yeah.
So
I feel you on that.
for sure.
So, all right, man. Anything else that's buzzing with the Mile High Crew?
I know that these officials better leave my man, stop messing with my man Opie. They better leave Opie Moss alone.
Now Riley Moss is your man.
I'm trying to do some grades.
On his ass whole year.
I'm a fan. I'm on your ass. I'm trying to give him some grades. Only thing that got me off his ass was the fact that he leads the league in pass breakups and he leads the league in pass interference. But one thing that showed me is that he's always right there. He ain't never getting really as a receiver.
Yeah.
So, plus, that motherfucker, bro, he got one thing you can't teach, and that's effort. I can respect somebody if you at work, if you just picking up trash, whatever. If you being homeless, if you're giving that shit effort, I can respect that because you can't teach effort. And one thing Ronnie Moss is going to, he don't get discouraged, bro, and his effort don't stop.
He's definitely going to be in that vicinity if he's holding or breaking up a pass, brother. So
that's what I'm saying. So
I'm not even mad about that, man. I'm not even mad about that. So yeah, they need I don't know, man. I think the last penalty he had last game was a bad call. I just think that he hasn't given up any touchdowns. So I ain't mad on how he plays. If would I take a pass interference of 1 or 2
over a touchdown?
Yeah. As long as they don't score. You know what I mean? So I'm with that.
You're right. Because that's the thing with our defense. If somebody gets 40-yard pass interference, but he breaks it when he passes interference and then get the ball to 15 or 20, you still got to score against that Vontae's ass front 7, and you probably gonna have himself 3. But it was worth it because he didn't give him the touchdown.
I'll feel you on that shit for sure. Hell yeah. But all right, man, let's dive into NFL rundown or AFC outlook. So we know Patrick Mahomes out for the year. And I think Travis Kelce is shutting it down too, man. What do you think if he is shutting it down? I think he's shutting it down for the rest of the year, brother.
Isn't it? You heard that?
Yeah, I'm hearing that he might shut it down. I don't know if he's going to shut it down or not, but it seems like it. But I also think he's going to retire this year. I think he's going to be out of here this year, man.
He might want to ride. He might want to ride off into the sunset, bro. Fuck it. He about to marry a box office ass chick. He already got bread. He's already considered, if not the best tight end to ever play. Him or Gronk. Arguably, I'll go Kelsey just to his numbers in the playoffs. He got a record that Jerry Rice, he broke Jerry Rice's playoff receiver record. So
that's true.
If he rides top road, I salute him, and it was a hell of a fun watching him play football. And being a Broncos fan, that motherfucker was box office.
Yeah, man. There's nothing. You're not gonna get anything out of me when it comes to that, because he did do his thing, brother. He did do his thing. Let's just be honest.
And he don't got nothing else to prove, bro. Nothing.
He doesn't. Well, nothing at all. So, you know what I mean?
Nope.
And then Patrick Mahomes, they said he tore his ACL and LCL. So that beginning of the year shit, I know everyone's gonna say he's gonna do it. I don't think they're gonna get him back till he's fully healthy, dog. If I was the coach and GM, I would not let him back on the field until that shit is fully good. Because you see what happened with Javonte Williams. His ACL and LCL. It took him a whole year to get his shit together. And now look what he's doing with the Cowboys, you know what I mean? So if I was a Chiefs fan, I would want that to happen, even though you may stink it up next year. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna have to rebuild a lot of shit. They got a lot. They got to fix that. I'm just saying they're gonna have to fix something. Because full strength, they look kind of little suspect. But
the Empire has fallen.
They're gonna lose a couple free agents.
The Empire has fallen.
White House down. This is the year where it falls. I told you this was the year.
You called me. I just haven't seen it. I said once I see it, I see it.
Yeah, man. I told you, man, it was gonna fall. So, but it is what it is. And then the Raiders, man. The Raiders are the Raiders. They just need to blow it up. I think you keep Pete Carroll in, blow that bitch up.
You know what's funny?
Go get your quarterback. Even a veteran quarterback. Go get Mac Jones or somebody that's better than Geno. I don't mind Geno. He's just not it no more, dog.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
How do you blow up something that's already destroyed?
Sweep up the pieces, dog.
Bro, that franchise was already fucking demolished when he got there, dude. Like, dude.
He's just gonna have to clean it up. Keep cleaning it up.
Just so right, though, because the reason why they made rematch this year was like, why even bring in Geno Smith? You already know what that is.
Yeah.
That's the quarterback. Like, get something new going on, bro. Like, they should have just, they wasted a whole year because they could have had a quarterback there, a la Shedeur Sanders, already with all that experience from this year. And then next year, they would be able to piece everything together. But now you're right. They got to start back again from that point. Yeah, so I like Crowley. I like Crowley because he's loyal, but from a football standpoint, I want him to go somewhere where you got like a defense around him and motherfuckers gonna see.
Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah, you right. Or yeah, he needs to get up out of there and go to a team that can get him to win, man. I like Crosby, man. He's the only player that I like as a Raider. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. They need offensive. They need a lot of work, though. Let's just say that. And now these jumping into these Chargers, man. What do you see? They're only 2 games back from us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're only 2 games back, so they have a shot to get that number 1 seed as well. And shit, me personally, these next 2 weeks are going to be telling to see if we're going to really take that the end of the game, Chargers game seriously or not, man. We're going to have to win these next 2 games, and after that, or the Chargers are going to have to lose one. Them and the Patriots. Well, the Patriots already lost one, but we're just going to have to finish. We're going to have to finish 2-1 at least these last 3 games to hold on to that number 1 seed. So
yeah,
I can see. You know what I mean? I guess we'll see. But the Chargers, they look good last week, but you know it's the Chargers.
I'm thinking, the thing with me and the Chargers right now, just Herbert had that hand surgery. He's not the same from that pocket. They're finding ways to win games, which is good, but he can't hit the. If people understand football knowledge, he can't throw the ball outside the numbers right now because ever since
You
his
get
hand
that
got
nigga
hurt,
for-
but yeah, but he did, but I mean, but just McConkey and Johnson, Allen and Johnson, the tight end, like go look at their numbers since his hand got hurt. Everybody's receptions and yards are down, especially how much they use McConkey, just because he
Yeah.
can't throw certain routes and he can't throw the ball in certain areas right now. Just but it's a non-throwing hand, but they're saying like it's hard because it's his guide hand, so it's hard for him to hold the ball like you want to throw it and release it how you want to release it, you know? So, but they're finding a way to win, though. But I just mean one of that, maybe, and I think they're going to, I honestly think they won't have an issue work for Cowboys because they'll be able to match that and run the ball for them to fill on them. So,
Yeah, but the Cowboys are home, right?
yeah, but you see what the Vikings just, purple people, I'm just saying, it's going to be a
Yeah,
different
I
game,
know.
but you
I
figure
don't know. We'll see.
McMillan,
Cowboys,
probably look like, yeah, probably look like John Elway.
yeah, you right. Yeah, he did. Like, yeah. So who knows, man? But all
Yeah.
right, man. Let's dive into that NFL rundown. The first topic I want you to get to your thoughts on is Tua getting benched with 3 games left to go in the season. Man, I kind of seen this coming. I thought this was going to come earlier. To be honest with you, what do you think the Dolphins should do?
No, that's a part. They're doing what's right. It's no playoffs, non-playoff contention. They were already gonna blow it up. Little people know if Tyreek Hill didn't get hurt, they were gonna trade Tyreek Hill around the trade deadline. But yeah, I got hurt in that game against the Jets, so they're already planning on blowing this shit up. And what thing about Tua for me, you already know what you got. You got a quarterback who's not he can't really get the ball down the field. He's hella accurate. It's protected, and you know what you got into him. So let's see who we drafted Clinton Ears. We gotta see what he is, so we know if we got a quarterback on our roster. Because Tua's not the quarterback of the future anymore, and so now you gotta know if he's on. Now go
He's
ahead.
not a bad quarterback, man. Ewers is not a bad quarterback. So
Well, we don't know. We don't know NFL.
We'll see.
We don't know NFL Quentin yet.
Yeah.
When
That's what I'm saying. We'll see. He
So
wasn't a bad quarterback, man.
I think they're doing the right thing. though. They gotta see what they got. I want Wall to get out of there, go somewhere where he can get a chance to shine, and he's a better receiver than what they're showing. I hope Dylan Waller. I hope he does this his welcome back year. I want him to get out there and go somewhere else. Once A-Chain wasn't stuck, I don't know if he's stuck in the contract. Pretty much, the Dolphins really, the funny they have, bro, that organization right now, and Mike McDaniel, they don't deserve those sparks that they got. So they're doing the right thing. Let's see if we got this right quarterback on there, and let's go from there. Like you said, they might have to do the Raiders. Then they are supposed to do it, just clean out.
Yeah, man. They just franchise like that, man. I just feel like I don't understand what were y'all trying to do, man? I don't understand it, but who knows? And then also I want to get into the Cleveland Browns situation. We've been talking about this all year. We kind of already said our piece, but I feel like they should blow that up as well, man. I think it's about time to get rid of the quarterback, or not the quarterback, the coach, GM. And if I was a GM, like I stated before, if I was a GM, what I'll do is I'll bring back the 3 quarterbacks, Shador, Watson, and Gabriel, because they're all under contract. Deshaun ain't going to work because he has too much of a cap hit. And what I'll do is get rid of the coach and GM, start by drafting a receiver, offensive lineman. That's it. Receivers and offensive linemen. And what I was thinking is, if you get Shador in these last couple games looking like a quarterback, you know what I mean? Taking those steps, I believe receivers will want to come play with him just off of just who he is. And that's what he has a hard time doing. People who don't want to go to Cleveland don't want to play in Cleveland because it's where you go to die, it seems like. But I guarantee if you push Shador as a starter, start building around him, build an offensive line, I guarantee some free agents will go play with Shador. I just think 100%. If he's like, hey, Shador's our quarterback, we need, say, a veteran wide receiver, they'd be like, all right, I'll go play with Shador. You know what I mean? Just offer the strength, just offer his name, and then you can get that start going and just get you offensive linemen, man. You're just gonna have to figure it out because they're playing with the backups of the backups at this point. So that's what I'll do if I was a GM. If I was the owner, coaches, everyone's got to go. Everybody got to go except for me, and I'll rebuild this shit the right way. I think they should, but I'm not the owner. I don't make billions of dollars, but to me, that's what I would do. If I was a Cleveland fan, that's what I would want to happen. Just have Shador be number QB1, Deshaun right there, because they don't want to let Deshaun play. Let's just be honest. You get a new coach, I guarantee all three quarterbacks will look better. This is what it is. If the offense look better, just no culture. And I actually have some coaches that will fit perfectly with not just with Deshaun, but with Shador. The coaches are Clint Kubiak from Seattle.
Okay. Gary, sir, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You can get what they should do because he's good. He can scheme it up. Good coach. Just don't know if he could be the head coach yet. Who knows? This could be a head coach or offensive coordinator. The other one would be our boy, Vance Joseph. He's a good leader of men. And if Vance Joseph goes to be a head coach somewhere, I guarantee he's gonna take our quarterback coach Webb. Webb helped develop Bo Nix. It's not just Sean Payton. You know what I mean? You have two rookie quarterbacks and Deshaun Porter. He'll be a hell of an offensive coordinator for Cleveland. And then I got my man, Cliff Kingsbury, as a head coach / quarterback coach / play caller, dog. Let's be honest.
He's a quarterback coach. He's a hell of a quarterback coach.
He helped Patrick Mahomes in college and Daniel Daniels. Let's be honest. He helped your boy Kyler Murray as well, too. Kyler Murray just don't listen to nobody. So that's the reason why he's dumbass. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, he want to play video game.
Yeah. So Cliff Kingsbury, I think if you want a head coach and offensive coordinator, you go get him from Washington. Go get him. He'll change the culture. Great with quarterbacks and offense. You keep your defensive coordinator because he's a hell of a defensive coordinator. You got a good defense. You just got to get pieces like a net cornerback now Ward. I think there you go. You have that with a good GM. There you go, brother. Like I said, one team that I was looking at they're going to be somewhat decent after this year is the Jets. Why? Because they got all those draft picks they traded all those people back, and they got George Payton's assistant GM that knows how to build a team and can draft well. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, because Woody Johnson is horrible.
Yeah, so I'm just saying for Cleveland, I think you do one of those four coaches, and I say if you hire Vance Joseph, Davis Webb's gonna pick Davis Webb as his offensive coordinator. He called plays during the preseason, and he knows how to help develop. He's seen development in Bo Nix, and he helped that. So I think those four. I just love Kubiak because his play calling is unbelievable to me. I love it. But I think those four was right there be perfect for Cleveland and their quarterback situation, dog. But that's just me, man. That's just kind of how I see it. But they got to blow that up too. Those are the teams. Blow it up is Miami, Cleveland, Raiders. Who else am I thinking?
Cleveland is more the coaches, and it's more of them upper cats they got to give.
Yeah,
it's like that. I agree with you on that.
But the Jets are already
I think Cleveland got their quarterback of the future, the running back of the future, and that goddamn Fanning Jr. That's tight end. They got three for the I see that are going to be part of that team that's going to be starting.
Right. That's what I'm saying. All you really need is a better coach. I'm not saying Kevin Stefanski. Well, he never developed a quarterback. Right?
It's weird that he won offensive coach of the year once, and then he wants the other shit.
He won it twice, but I feel like that's what's because they're like, oh, he won the coach of the year, but like he won the coach of the year once, turned around Cleveland with Baker Mayfield. After that, he did whatever he did with Baker. He didn't develop Baker. I think Baker's better in Tampa Bay. And then that 6-week span where Joe Flacco came off the couch and went to the playoffs, and even then, he won the coach of the year for that. But who has he developed?
He don't develop quarterback now.
You know what I mean? He needs a veteran quarterback. Even when
Shit, Watson got worse.
That's what I'm saying. That's a proof in the pudding.
He developed Watson.
You right? Like Watson was still
good,
though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was weird.
Some people had Watson over Patrick Mahomes. Let's be real.
They was neck to neck.
Yeah, and then
it was neck.
Oh shit! So I think they got to blow it up, just like the Jets already blown their shit up. They blew that shit up and said, "Fuck it, we starting all over. We rolling with Glenn, and we're gonna blow this shit up. We're just gonna have to go through this hard ass season." Which I wouldn't mind. Like let's be honest. That's what he did. That's what they probably did going in. They kind of taking the blueprint from Detroit. Let's just be real. They're gonna find them a quarterback. Me personally, I don't think the quarterbacks that are coming out this year are good.
Nah, I don't either. They got to show me.
I don't believe in Mendoza. I don't believe in
what's his name? Francis Mendoza?
Fernando Mendoza. I don't believe in him at all.
And
Moore from Oregon, he's good, but I feel like he should go back to college for another year. Like
another year.
I believe more into the dude from Oklahoma than any of these quarterbacks, to be real. And he ain't coming out. He's staying again.
But athletic, yeah, but like as far as like quarterbacking right now, he meant to me error, bro.
Right. So that's what I'm saying.
Now that after next year, the quarterback for Alabama, I think he's gonna be something.
Yeah, he'll be something. But yeah, I just think that even the Ohio State quarterback, they're all staying, dog. Like Fernando's the only one because he's being talked about the most, and I don't think he's better than any of the quarterbacks. I don't think he's better than Shador or Cam Ward. I don't think he's better than what's his name? He came out of what the hell is his name? I totally forgot. What's his name from New Orleans? Shuck. I don't think he's better than Shuck.
Oh, you don't think he's better than Coach? Oh shit!
I don't think he's better than Dart. Like I don't think
Dart's the best quarterback in that class. To me, Dart's the best quarterback in that class.
Right now, Dart's showing me that he's the best quarterback in that class. And I was wrong about that. But this is what I see when it comes to down. Cleveland should just blow it up, just like the Jets are blowing it up. Me personally, what I would do, also, I would trade. They might get Cleveland fans might. I would think about trading Myles Garrett. Like honestly, people say, dog, you can get massive picks and a lot of free money. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? I heard Cleveland fans maybe he's that one piece that you can change your whole franchise off of. Granted, he may go play and win a championship with somebody else, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like me personally, as a businessman, I would think about, hey, if we can trade Myles Garrett and get maybe 1 or 2 first-round draft picks this year for a contender, even if they're the late 20s, you know what I mean? Because you'll have 3 first-round picks and some draft picks, or a late first-round pick, maybe 1 next year, and you can keep on stacking these picks. You'll have free money because Deshaun has already taken up half your fucking cap anyway. So I understand that's your guy, and that's Cleveland's, like, that's who they hold on to. But I think right there, you do that, man, he can change the franchise just by get rid of him, changing some shit up. Even Jerry Jeudy's on the top of the block. If I was a GM, like, yo, dog, we won't get you. Judy's a number 2. That's why I've said it before. He's a number 2 receiver. He was a number 2 receiver here in Denver. Courtland was always the man. You know what I mean? After DT left, Courtland was always the number 1 receiver after that. Let's just be honest. He was never the number 1. Judy was never a number 1 here. So
I do think Judy will be more effective. If he was here now, I think he'll be more effective than what Troy Franklin is at number 2.
You know why? Oh, no. Let's be honest. Judy's a better receiver than Troy Franklin. He just in on a bad team. Not just that. Franklin, he tries. He's hard. He's always 100%. He ain't bitching. He ain't crying about what he not got to do. He just
Judy's a diva. Judy's a diva for no reason.
Shut up, Thor. Fucking Thor. I'm
okay. He's a no reason. Judy's a no reason diva.
Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. But that's just how I see it around the league. And then playoff picture, we'll just see. Houston, we'll see, because everyone's talking about Houston, but you like people don't give us credit Come on now. We beat Houston already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
you know, I was looking at the other day though. If the playoffs start today, and it's a crazy matchup, but I think they'll go into New England and they will beat the Patriots.
oh no, that's a possibility.
On that wild card weekend, that shit would be so crazy.
Man. Oh, Patriots fans would be sick. But sick to their stomach if that happens. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna show you. God damn. Oh, there we go. No, I seen this on X, man. I think it's pretty funny actually. This dude. Oh man, where's it at? I don't know if I can find it. Oh, this shit, man. These people are funny, bro. Yeah, here, I'll check. Watch. Look at this goofy ass dude. Oops.
He look goofy.
The shit that really gets Broncos fans because they genuinely think their defense is better than the Texans and is not even close. The whole league knows that the Texans got the number one defense in the league. And the Broncos fans be like, nah, we got Surtain, though. He's the number one CB. He's not. We damn near got 2 CBs better than Surtain. You haven't heard of him all year. And you haven't heard of Stingley all year. And that's because no one throws him. No one even dares to do that.
Clock at 1. The snap comes to Nix. Backside pressure from Hunter. Floats it down the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
For the pay dirt, it's Courtland Sutton. It's a touchdown.
That shit funny, dog. I don't know. I had to show you that, dog. I was just like, come on. I just love that. Huh?
Not that he don't even watch football,
That shit was hilarious, though.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah, he must not. Yeah. All the shit they were talking, boy. But that is what it is. But all right, man, let's move down to our Power 5. Not Houston. Our Power 5 teams. I know the Rams lost. This is supposed to be, but hey, man, we got the Broncos, Seattle, Rams, Texans, Niners, and then you got everybody else in the hunt, like the Bills, Bears, Jags, New England, Green Bay. New England drops because they lost against the Bills, and people are sleeping on. I feel like people are sleeping on the Niners, dog. Don't know why.
You want to put the Eagles over the Texans right now?
No.
They better wrap the division up today, probably.
Yeah, but just the way they've been playing all year, man, they look. Yeah, no, I don't. The Eagles are not even in my top in the top 10 right now. They're not. They're not being the Eagles that we come to see the last couple of years. You know.
But that's the thing. That's what I'm warning people about with the Eagles. Think about that, man. Nobody's bound have to be scared, but you look at their defense. Their defense ain't dropped off. Their defense been there. So they ain't really getting ran through like that. I'm just saying, in a playoff scenario, and if they get everybody talk about Barkley ain't been running the ball this year, which is a good and bad thing because Barkley's legs is fresh going into the playoffs.
Oh no one says they're not dangerous by any means.
Yeah, they get hot.
Yeah, if they get hot, that's what. Yeah, I feel you on that. If they get hot, then watch out.
Yeah, it's just right now. I got you right now. Yeah.
Yeah. So if they get hot, no, I totally see that. But right now, I don't think they're the top 10 team right now. Just simple fact is they're just so up and down. You just don't know what Eagles team we're gonna get. You know what I mean? Are we gonna get the Eagles team that loses to who they lose to? That I was like, what? That looked like ass. You know what I mean?
That Chargers game, they look bad. Their offense look real. Their offense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Offense looked god awful, but
that Cowboy game, they gave a 12-point lead. That was the whole team effort. Yeah, they have some flaws, but one thing, this is the version of the Eagles that's the best version of the Eagles, if you ask me, is when number 11 shuts the fuck up and plays football. It's proven. he ain't been saying shit the last couple of weeks, and they've been taking care of business outside that Eagle game. And I was proud of him even after that Chargers loss, because he didn't come out and cry or read a book or nothing. He just stayed the course.
No,
It's
no,
that time of year. Yeah.
that's what he needs to do is just shut the fuck up and ball, dog. We know you can ball, just
Yeah.
like that's what it needs to do. So I yeah, yeah. But those are the Power Five. I say Power Five because that's just kind of what it is.
Oh yeah, right now I agree.
Like, let's be honest, that Rams and Seattle game was crazy, by the way. So
Oh, that was fucking a nut show. That was the weirdest play ever.
yeah, it was. All right, man. Let's dive into it, brother. Let's dive into it. Let's preview this game. Broncos versus the Jags. 10-4, 12-2. Denver Broncos. We are home. We are home, and we're favorites by 3.5. So take that.
I'm about to die in it.
Take that for what you may, my brother. So overall, what I'm thinking is Jags look pretty good, man. They got a good front seven. To me, there's kind of suspect behind, suspect in the backfield. Granted, they don't have your boy Travis. He out for the year, so we don't gotta worry about that little quick motherfucker. All it, but the teams that they've been beating are not the greatest of teams. You get what I'm saying? They lost to Houston after blowing the lead. With
some power puffs on there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Trevor Lawrence is looking like Trevor Lawrence of
Like
couple years
Clemson.
ago. Probably playing the best of his life right now. But one thing that I see is you're below sea level and you got to come to this Mile High. Boy, that's an advantage to itself coming from Jacksonville. He's 0-2 against us so far. Hey, and PS2 got his first pick off of Trevor Lawrence as well. So, what do you see, man? What do you see?
I see the Jags. So you said they got a good front seven. To me, their front seven is outstanding with the number one rush defense in the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, them dudes is the way they did Jonathan Taylor and the Colts. Like you punch them, pull them, do something. They front seven. They all stay in their lane. They're very disciplined. They can all tackle. All of them can tackle. And that's why I see from that angle. But the Trevor Lawrence thing, I want to see if Jacoby Myers and Brian Thomas Sr. are going to look as effective as they've been looking against all these teams, like you said, with really no secondaries or really no defenses comparable to ours. I want to see if that long ass release that he got. Oh, wait, there he is. And that's the goal. Hold up, what's our pass rush? So that's just right.
Trevor Lawrence does get sacked a lot.
He does. Throws the ball and that release is so long and slow.
So we'll see. They've been playing hot. He had 6 touchdowns last week, so they're coming in hot, man. And I feel like this is kind of like the game like last week. People have been talking, and I know a lot of people want to see us fall. It feels like it anyway. I don't know if they are, but they kind of want to see us fall. So I see. Yeah, man, we just got to get after them on defense. I feel like we're going to have a bunch of sacks this game. Maybe that's just my gut feeling. Also, Evan Ingram came there from there last year, so I feel like he might jump in this game and say, hey, I need the ball a little bit more. And Sean Payton wants to stick it to him too. So, especially with Ingram on the field. So I expect Ingram to have a little bit more pep in this game. Also, I just feel
every time I gas myself up for Evan Ingram, bro, they're gonna throw this man the ball.
Oh, he won't have a game this year or this game.
He should. He should. No, you're right. They should make that a priority.
Yeah, I just think that, and I know Jacksonville's good at run defense, but we're just gonna have to continue just to run the ball, even if we get 2 to 3 yards. Just make him be honest and just let you know what I mean. I'm gonna say this: if Bo plays like he played last week, dog, Jacksonville, watch out, dog. You know what I mean? So I guess we'll see, but I feel like we'll just see, man. My thing is my matchup in this whole situation is their defensive line against our offensive line. Granted, our offensive line is probably one of the best offensive lines, but I'm not talking about holding up for the pass. I'm talking about can we run the ball like we have the last couple of weeks and be more efficient with the passing or run game. Just to, have that balance, a little bit of balance, though. You know what I mean? That's
To
what
lighten it up.
I'm.
You
Yeah,
gotta make sure that like we lighten that box up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. So, um, if we can do that, I think if we can do that, lighten it up, let bring people down and let Bo go. And I feel like Bo's gonna use a lot of his legs. We do some more design runs, get Bo going. You know what I mean? Maybe that's softening him up as well. So that's what I'm thinking about. I'm not worried about Brian Thomas. I love Brian Thomas, but I don't think we should. I don't think PS2 is going to follow him around like he does, like a Devontae Adams or those type of receivers. I think it's just, hey, if you're on my side, you're on my side. If not, we're gonna run, and that's dangerous in itself because I feel like Trevor Lawrence is not. He's just gonna take away that half of the field, and Trevor Lawrence is gonna maybe hold the ball longer than he normally does, and we're just gonna get after him, man. But I feel like if we just gotta heat him up, let's just be real. Let's make him make him think fast.
I feel like
our crowd's gonna be
but
crazy.
Bonita is due for a good game. Him and Coop together.
Yeah, let's get a couple sacks in. I'm saying we're getting 5+ sacks on him. 5+ sacks. I feel it.
Okay, I like it.
5+ sacks. We need what? I think 14 more sacks to break the record. 14 or 15 more sacks to break the record at 72.
The guy gets 5 or 6.
Huh?
So we gotta get 5, at least 5.
Shit, I want a good 9 sacks, dog. I want a good 9, 10 sacks like we did to the Jets. I want a good sacks, but we get 10 sacks, man. That's 68. Oh, we breaking it for sure. But yeah, man. What matchup you trying to see? And before we switch it up, we are fully healthy, other than Stranad and what's his name? Not in Brian Jones. Ben Powers is was full yesterday, and he's questionable for the game. So we might have our starting left guard back. But Prskowski, whatever his name is, not doing pretty bad. I told you he was good in the preseason. He's been pretty legit this season during this time. He was in he's been starting. So
yeah.
So yeah, man.
I want to see our D line control the game. I want them to take ETN out the game.
Yeah.
What I want to do is I want to make Trevor Lawrence put it all on him. I want him to sit back there. I want him to beat us. I want them to make Trevor Lawrence sit there in the pocket and go for 250, 300 and beat us. I want them to take ETN out the game now. Like take him out, take the rest of the game. We just need to win that matchup up front. Greenlaw, Singleton to get after it, and Zach Allen control the middle of that defense, and let's leave on our secondary. Let's make Trevor Lawrence beat us, and he's gonna make the key mistake to flip the game.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. I think yeah, if we do that, man, we good, brother. We're good. So everybody's full. Pat Bryant's be back this week. RJ Harvey after getting ribs.
And I think Sean to attack that like we kind of did against what game was that? Before the Raider game. It was before the Raider game when they were letting RJ Harvey and McLaughlin throwing him a lot of short passes just to loosen up that type of rush defense. When you got a rush defense like that, you got to use that short passing game as a version of the run. 5 yards, 4 yards. You know what I mean? Just a little quick here. Because I think we need to utilize RJ Harvey, his receiving ability, make that a highlight. Like he should at least get 15 to 20 yards a game. Like make them have a receiver.
I feel we do a couple of little quick jet swoop.
You miss 1 or 2 tackles on him, he don't home run hitter.
Yeah. That and just a little bit up tempo, man, since they're coming from below sea level, man. a little up tempo, especially in the beginning of the game. Get them boys tired out, and by third quarter, boy, see if they have the second win. And I feel like Sean, he understands that because he did that to. You see how Green Bay last week, boy, they were tired. Boy, they was hurting.
After you half, it was bad.
They were gassed, man. They were struggling. So we do that, man. Take advantage of that. And they're coming from below sea level, so it's hard as shit. If anybody ever been, you go like even when I was down in the South, man, for like 2 to 3 weeks, man, then coming back up here and try to do some shit. Oh man, it's like God damn. Well, you go up the steps and you out of breath. So, and
Yeah, real shot.
Yeah, but we'll see how that works, man. But yeah, any key matchups you want to see?
So you brought it up, and I think we got the matchup, which I think we have it every week, but we gotta exploit our newly acquired, highly paid tight ends from playing his ex team against our linebackers and safeties because I don't think they match up. So I think once we get him going, and we can get the short passing game going, get Ingram going, I think that gives them a world of confusion, and they have to figure out what to take away. And then once they do that, here come Pat Bryan and Franklin and Sutton, and everything start clicking and rolling.
Yeah, no, man. I feel like honestly, man, I think Evan Ingram and Harvey gonna have a good game, man. I feel like those two are gonna have good games this game. I know I said Ingram before, but this game I feel it. This one I feel like he might have.
So they should give him that, yeah, because they didn't. Because Jacksonville gave up on him because of injuries.
Yeah, and he's been injured other than one game this year. One game.
Yeah.
So we just got to get him right. Once we get him right, and we can show. I think Bo's starting to see the field a lot better. He's starting to everything is super slow for him right now. It's the perfect time for him to get hot. It's the perfect time for him to slow down. So we can, get things going, dog. So, you know what I mean? But all right, man. You ready for all these picks?
Yes, sir.
All right, my man. So let's get ready for these our pick'em segment.
We both lost Thursday.
Yeah, we did. So right now we got awful, brother. So the Rams, obviously. Well, let me get back to our last week. Last week, you went 9-6. I went 10-5. So I gained a game. I was down 3. I gained a game, brother. So you're up by 2 still for our steak dinner, I guess. Man, boy, that was a mistake. We both picked the Rams on that one, so we lost that game.
And last week, we should have faith in Cleveland. That's stupid. That was stupid.
Yeah, we sure did. So tonight, today it starts in about we recording this on Saturday.
10 minutes.
So in 10 minutes, we got the Eagles versus Commanders. We both got the Eagles, and then tonight Bears Packers. We both got the Bears, which is shocking, kinda. So
I don't think they get swept.
Huh?
I don't think they get swept
either. I don't think they get swept either. And then tomorrow we start off with the Chargers Cowboys. I got the Cowboys in this game. I just don't want the Chargers to win. You pick the Chargers, and then we got the Vikings Giants. If the Vikings can beat, the Giants is god awful. So we both got the Vikings, but who knows? Bengals Dolphins. If Joe's head's right, I think the Bengals should win this game.
Oh, shiest.
Right. Tampa Bay Panthers. I got the Panthers winning. You got Tampa Bay. I just don't trust Tampa Bay's defense whatsoever. So Saints Jets. We both got the Saints. Jets are just blowing it all up. They're just down to the studs at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bills, Cleveland. I just want Shador to play well, but the Bills are gonna win. And if they do, if somehow the Bills lose, I don't know, dog. At this point, who knows?
Lemon is facing call.
Right? Chiefs, Titans. I got the Titans winning this game.
I know. No way. No way. 2 good coaches, too much pride in KC still. Minshew's good enough to go to Tennessee and get it done. No way. No way, Steve Magnolia. And no way. Fuck that.
All right. So Falcons, Cardinals, we both got the Falcons. Kirk Cousins, maybe, I don't know. The Steelers and the Lions. I picked the Lions. I forgot who you picked.
I got Lions to that one.
Okay, so we both got the Lions, and then Raiders Texans. No way the Texans lose against the Raiders. That's just not going. If that happens,
that's sad. They're not. That deal
they're
will be
just
done by
bad.
6.
And then Sunday night, Patriots, Ravens. I got the Ravens. You got the Patriots. I got the Ravens going or winning that. And then Sunday night, we got the Colts and Niners. I got the Niners. Colts, Old Man Rivers. I don't see that happening with that defense. So I don't see it.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't see it at all. And then the game of the week, Jags, Broncos. Again, we both got the Broncos, obviously. Jags coming here. What do you got? What's your score? What you think?
I'm going to go Broncos 24, Jaguars 17.
You got 24-17?
Yep.
All right, I got the Broncos. Let's see. I got 28-17 Broncos. With a big game by Ingram and Harvey. Sprinkle in a little Sutton for a touchdown.
Okay. Yes,
You got a good bet for tonight?
it's gonna be so. Oh, for the night games?
You got anything?
Yeah, I will go. I will go. I will go. DeAndre Swift over 50 yards. Colston Loveland over 40-yard receiving in the Bears money line.
Okay. All right.
That's what I'll go with tonight.
All right, I got Saquon. I got
I
Saquon's
for
over
50?
for 50.
On what? Oh, okay.
Russian.
Yeah. I like that.
I got Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown.
Yeah, he don't like get it.
His money line, huh?
He probably getting that bitch.
Yeah.
Hurts probably get.
He has money line. I got Eagles money line. So there you go right there. But those are our picks for the week. Broncos, again, we got Broncos winning this one to go up by 2 games on New England. Well, I do. I got them losing to Baltimore, so we'll see right there. But yeah, man, again, everybody, thanks for watching. Post-game show tomorrow?
Yeah, we supposed to do tomorrow.
All right, but yeah, we're going to the tailgate if you want to go to the tailgate.
I gotta go. You know what? Nah, no, I got some stuff to take care of around that time.
Oh, okay. I was like, we're going to the tailgate tomorrow, so we'll be down there. I might get some stuff on my phone. Maybe I get some people to see what's up. Put it on.
Hell yeah.
I might go live down there too. So if I do, I'll go live on the channel, and everybody can tune in and talk some shit if they want. You know what I mean?
Let me know. Bring me in. I'll be somewhere sitting. I just gotta go run an errand, and I have the time. So I could probably hop on.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna come home and watch the game, but I'm probably going to the tailgate for sure.
Okay.
So if we go to the tailgate, we'll do that for sure. But yeah, man, again, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, so we can get this going. We're almost there, and then we're gonna start selling some merch here soon. Some Mile High Mindset Broncos merch. Yeah, man. Thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Again, I'm your host and my co-host Stro. We'll see y'all post-game show. And check out all the clips, all the stuff that we be putting out there. We'll appreciate y'all. To the next time. Peace.
We out.